wanna look good all day. You wanna feel good all day. You wanna smell good all day. Permafrost, permafrost, permafrost beers. Nothing but the best ingredients. Made in Fairbanks, Alaska. They're trend owned and operated. Permafrost beers.
This was plugged in. I don't know. This was plugged in and it was ready to go. But I have to tell it to go to that mic in the settings on StreamYard, and I didn't realize that the other day. So when I put it on, we sounded like we were in the tin can again on the last week episode. But that's okay, because that's not all we messed up. What else did we mess up? Who knows?
We forgot the gift.
I was going to ask them.
Well, I kind of forgot. I didn't realize.
That's what I was trying to do there. So you.
Yeah, I did not realize.
Kind of ruined that.
Well, now there's a penguin on your head.
Please stop. All right, guys. So I'm Nick.
I am Bean.
And we made it onto this Maybe Monday. And our plan is, what's our plan?
Nothing.
We don't have nothing, dude. We really have nothing. So I have 3 bullet points on my notes today. First of all, like Bean told you, hey, there's Grandpa.
Hello, Grandpa.
Hey, Brent. Hey, Chris. Both Chris's. We got Glitter Chris and Chris. That was so wrong what you did to our balm. I want you to know that right now, Glitter Chris. That was
it was awesome.
No, it was terrible.
It was awesome.
That's probably one of the worst things, and there's some kind of glitter abuse committee we should be able to turn you over to, or not glitter abuse, balm abuse. That was gross.
It was awesome.
Hey, Mom, how are you? So we have to drag this out for 30 minutes. We have nothing really to talk about. Right?
Not really.
Okay, so yeah, that's what you've tuned in for today. But we really appreciate you being on here. So one of the things that I want to do is we messed up on the gift thing last week, and we felt kind of bad about that. So we're definitely going to do a gift today, and you guys got to help us. Don't let us forget, because we didn't plan this today. So we get towards the end of the show. That's when we do the gift.
Yeah.
And you really should say something at that 25-minute mark. Yeah, that 25-minute mark is when we should hear about it. Otherwise, we might forget it again.
Yeah.
The other thing I want to do is real quick.
The glitter is fully out of the balm. Oh, and I got my oil today.
Very cool. So that glitter came completely out of the balm because it was hardened. That's impressive. Did you say hi to Grandma too? I don't know if you saw that.
Oh, hey, Grandma.
Okay. So one thing I would like to do is I'm going to ask you guys to do something. And what I'm going to do is it's going to be the honor system, because I'm not going to go look for it. But if you like this video on whatever platform you're on, and then you share it on whatever your platform you're on, let us know that you did that. And then I'm going to put your name down, and I'm going to add you to our tracker for the gift tracker that we have. So let us know that you've liked the video, whether you're on YouTube or Facebook, Twitter. And then share it on any of those platforms. And just let us know in the comments that you did that. We really appreciate it. Try and get the message out to a few more folks and let us know that we're here, because we have fun doing this, right?
I'm not a penguin.
Apparently, Bean has turned into a penguin, and that is another thing that you guys have turned into. This is a problem when we don't plan. I didn't notice what she brought into the room. Oh, and you know what else we screwed up on? I didn't upload the podcast last week. So if you're one of those
that one's fully your fault.
It is. That is all me. If you're one of those 8 folks that don't do the or that actually listen to the podcast, it was 8 because it said 9. So I subtracted myself out. I'm sorry. I just forgot to upload it. It didn't sound great, so I'm probably just going to skip it and upload this one sometime tomorrow. Okay, so we messed up. I asked for the like and share if you guys are willing. Hey, for Brad, how you doing? I'm glad you got the reorder. So what do you think of that unicorn sticker, Chris? Is that pretty cool? And then we got to show the back. And she has it upside down on this one. So go check out Juliana. This is just something from Alaska. We wanted to add to it. We looked at some different candies and a few other things. The sticker was so simple. It weighs almost nothing. And Juliana is wonderful. So it's a local artist. We're happy to help out and put her stuff in there. And she worked out a deal with us. Some folks have asked if they can purchase this. You can't purchase it from us. That's not part of the deal. Just so you know, we made a deal with her. We didn't we paid something for these, but not very much. And she worked with us because she's happy to have them in our products. She likes us and we like her. So if you want to purchase any of her artwork, please go to her websites. If I don't have it linked in here, I will in a little bit, and I'll fix that later after we get done with the show. But please head over, follow her on her Instagram. Let's see. Is it in yet? Follow her on her Instagram and her Facebook. It's Juliana Capel Art. Juliana Capel Art. Will you please stop? You goofy kid. Okay. So for the gift today, what it's going to be is obviously one of these stickers and our stickers. Yeah. The wood chip whiskey balm. Yeah, that we did not give away the last time. So
your fault.
Please stop. All right, Brent, thank you very much. Just share it on Facebook. Appreciate it. And Chris says easier on there. So we got folks that love YouTube. We got folks that love Facebook. We even have folks that will only watch on Twitter because that's the only place they're on. In fact, I think there's only one person that is only on Twitter and he will not get on anything else. Next batch they need. What needs glitter? We are not putting glitter in any of the bombs. Actually, I take that back. If you want glitter in the balm, the offer still stands. It is $2,222 for 110, and I'll take care of shipping, but you can have that. And every penny will go to 22 until none. So I made that offer, and I stand by it. If somebody wants to purchase 110. It's not unreasonable. We sold a 10 for $1,000. So I think it's well within the realm of reason to purchase a 10 for $2,222.
Honestly, every time you said that would be $2,000, I thought you were holding a grudge about the time I glittered your beard.
I can't stand the glitter. I'm continually going to hold a grudge about glitter nonstop. But I care more about these charities and getting some money than I do the glitter and the annoyance that I have to put up with. So there's that. So I will make Chris that balm with the glitter in it. It doesn't have to be Chris, by the way. If we got some other glitter lovers out there that want it in their balm, $2,222, and that's per 10.
How long it will take Kennedy to force Joel into buying it?
I don't know. You think that's going to happen? I don't know, and I don't even see them on here, so I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think so. Non-glitter balm
said,
is
I love
much better.
The penguin bean.
He should hold a grudge. Just wait till I come up for Alaska, and so you're gonna be here in August for Mr. Facejacket.
Mr. Glitter Facejacket.
That is not a thing. Mr. Glitter Facejacket is not.
It will be a thing.
It is not even a section of it. It is not part of it, so I don't see it.
Honestly, I feel like enough people will glitter their beards just to annoy you. When that it will become.
So our dogs, apparently somebody's walking by the house and has decided to let everyone know.
Yeah.
Okay, who knows what beer I'm having today? Because I couldn't have the pink pale ale again. So that was a really good beer that Miss Sarah gave us. I was really happy about that. Let's see. Love the bean.
The penguin bean.
The penguin bean.
Yeah.
See, you're better at reading that stuff than I am. I just see the words in some random picture.
It's obviously a penguin.
Hello, Mom. Okay. I think we're caught up on comments.
How is that not a penguin?
I know that it's a penguin. I think you're missing the point. Like it doesn't register that I need to say there's a penguin there. Because I read words, I read letters.
Why don't you read the picture?
I don't know. But oh yeah, I'm having a surprise. Denali Brewing, single engine red again. That's what I'm gonna have with this show today. Okay. Oh, another cool thing happened. You want to tell them what else happened this weekend? Well, it was on Friday. Do you know what happened?
No.
Who can fly their airplane?
Oh, you.
Yeah, I got my tail wheel endorsement, guys. So I can fly the Citabria all by myself. Here's the kicker.
It's only been 9 minutes.
Oh, so we're all done? No. Are you done already?
No,
You're monitoring the time this time?
No.
Are we out of? Oh, because the 3 bullets?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've gone through the 3 bullets. And we're 9 minutes in. She wanted to note that. So, do we have notes from them that we can talk about?
What?
Why haven't they come in? Hey, thank you, Brent. I appreciate that. So, here's the thing. I can fly the Citabria all by myself now if I want to. What are you doing? Please stop. That's nice. One. So
why do you have to make it not fun?
That's part of my job. So you're gonna get in trouble. Please stop. So the Citabria, I am signed off, and I can go fly it by myself if I want. Now here's the kicker. We have, please don't throw it. We have had to hand prop the airplane every single time. And I just don't think Bean is ready to help me hand prop the airplane.
I don't even know what hand prop
You have to grab the propeller and spin it to get it to start. Do you want to do that?
No.
No. So we're probably not going to be taking the airplane until we got a new cable coming for the starter. So we got some things that we're going to fix to make it work better. But basically, it's got a really long cable up to the starter. We think that's part of the problem. And once we get that worked out, then I think it'll be all right. But I'm not. Yeah, I don't think I want you starting the airplane from outside like that. Which is,
I don't want to start it either.
It's perfectly safe. I'm just saying it's probably not a good idea for a 10-year-old to start an airplane hand propping it. And there might be some.
I don't want to do it.
Maybe there's some really big, strong 10-year-olds. I don't want to knock. I'm not like ageism or anything, right? But it's there's a little bit to it because you gotta get it through that compression stroke and everything.
I have no clue what that means.
Yeah. See, so there's part of the problem.
But I do have a pumping one.
You've done that you've not done that, Brent. What are you talking about?
What's an
AH1 on Cobras? You hand propped a Cobra. I want to hear this. Is this like infantry push starting a Blackhawk?
Why?
Can you get larger cables? Well, we're getting newer and much better cables. The cable that is probably there, Chris, is it is likely the original cable that came on that airplane. It's 54 years old, and there's about 8 feet of it because the battery is in the back of the airplane, if you guys don't know. So the battery is at the back of the airplane, and the starter, of course, is all the way up at the front of the engine. What was that?
Although, how would you... The propeller is on top of a helicopter.
Yeah, that's not a thing. He is pulling people's leg. So we used to, well, I never messed with anyone in the helicopter. That would not be right.
Yeah, I can't believe that.
Yeah, that's not something you do.
I can't believe that.
In Germany, though, I did watch a group of folks push start a Blackhawk. For those of you who don't know, a Blackhawk has a turbine engine. There's no push starting it. And so, so we could put you inside the airplane. This is what he's proposing. We put you inside the airplane and you hold the brakes while I start the flying machine. You don't want to do that either. Yeah, see, I don't think that works either. She can reach all the controls in it though. Yep, we know longer cables draw more amp, and that's why we think we have a problem with that one. Of course, they did the multimeter stuff. We have like real mechanics working on it, so they were able to check it out. When the battery is low, you take the propeller and throw start it to help it spin along. But yeah, anyways, in Germany, when I was working on the aircraft, I was sitting on an aircraft. I was working on a Blackhawk, and then I watched about 6 guys pushing a Blackhawk down the taxiway, and you see the nose drop a little bit because the pilots pushed the brakes a little bit, and then they fired up the APU, and these guys were cheering like they had started the Blackhawk. Folks, it doesn't work that way. Now, to be fair, there might be a young Marine out there. Well, she's probably a little bit older now, but when I was in Iraq, we have a power steering control on the Chinook, and we told her she was flying the Chinook with it.
Huh?
Yeah, we told her she was holding that power steering control, and while we were flying, we had her call. It's a power steering control. The back wheel turns on the Chinook when you taxi. And so we had her hold that while she sat in the jump seat, and then she'd say clear left and clear right. And then I would turn it with my thumb on the trim switch. And so she thought she flew the helicopter. I don't know if she still thinks that. I'm hoping she learned, but we had fun with it. Yeah, we got to. Oh, I could see that. Yep, it does. All right, so we're 14 minutes into it. I've opened the beer. We have, let's see, who shared this? We got to go back and look at that because I got to add some people. Congratulations on the tail endorsement. Thank you. Hello, Grandma and Grandpa. Please stop, Finley. I've asked you. Dope unicorn sticker. Yeah, I think the unicorn sticker is great.
Awesome.
I have got to tag
Amazing.
her every time
Love
from
it.
now on. Too close.
Why?
Because it's not focusing. You can't see that it's not focusing. Right about there. All right. So who shared? Brent shared. We got him on there. Got to have Army games. I'm sure we would do that often. Or send them for BA 1100 November Sierras. ID 10Ts. Did you do that one?
You make sense.
No, I'll tell you later. Ooh, as always, beard looks dope. Blue shirt is throwing me off. Yeah, gotta have the 1350 shirt. They make all our gear, man.
It's not red, it's hot pink.
Oh, you called her hoodie pink. Oh, no, he has his red hoodie. Yeah, that's what he's talking about.
I did not see the new.
Yeah, he got a red hoodie, so it's okay. Yeah, she's wearing one of her older pink hoodies. Now, I want some squelch grease for our radio because it sounds terrible. So if you can get your hands on some of that.
Squelch grease? It's
made up. It is nothing. It's like looking for. Now, you got to be careful. Rotor wash is on an Air Force base, so they can find that. But in the Army, we would play tricks on people. We'd send them for all kinds of stuff that didn't exist.
I thought you just said that you didn't play tricks on people.
So maybe I was kidding.
I figured.
Yeah. So, and do you see what ID 10Ts are?
No.
IDIOTS. Put those letters and numbers together and read it. Do you know what it says?
Idiots.
Yeah. You tell them to go look for ID 10Ts.
Why is he saying I love idiots?
Because it says ID 10Ts. He heard me say ID 10Ts. It's code for idiots. Okay. For somebody that doesn't know.
Okay.
It's like the tankers would do. They would do armor check. They would have a private out there with a little hammer looking for voids on the armor of the.
Voids.
Yeah, it's a soft spot in the armor of the tank, and so they would go out there and tap on it, and then they'd circle it, and they mess with them. They do boom checks too. Boom checks were hilarious. I learned all this from a guy that was a tanker before he became a sheet metal guy.
Boom check.
Yeah, well, they would have the boom check was pretty funny. They would have a guy hang from the barrel, and the barrel had to be extended. The gun barrel on a tank. You know what I'm talking about, right? Mm-hmm. So he's hanging from that, and then somebody would hold something like a multimeter at the other end, and they would tell them, to scream louder, and they'd have to yell into the gun barrel, boom, really loud. So there's this private, and he's hanging up in the air off of the gun with his head in the gun tube, yelling boom. And then one day, my friend, he was down there in the motor pool, and they were doing the boom check with a private, right? Mm-hmm. And while the private's still hanging up there, the colonel comes walking through the motor pool. One of the bosses. Mm-hmm. And so, they didn't have time to get him down. They weren't sure what to do, so they just kind of left him there. What was their choice? So they're just kind of standing there messing with this poor private. And the colonel comes through, and they're thought for sure they're going to get in trouble. There's no way that they couldn't get in trouble, right? And so the colonel comes up, and he looks pissed, and he looks up at the private, and he says, "Are you doing boom checks, private?" And the private looks down and says, "Yes, sir." And the colonel looks up and goes, "Scream louder," and walks off and lets him keep doing the boom check to the poor kid. You don't think that's funny?
What would yelling boom into a gun barrel?
It does nothing. It just.
I know, but you'd think even someone who was dumb would know that yelling. I would know that yelling boom into a gun barrel would do absolutely nothing.
Yeah, well, some folks just don't know things. It's like on the crane, how you got the hook to pick things up and it turns so it doesn't tangle? Well, sometimes they'll have somebody turn it tighter and looser to mess with them, even though it doesn't tighten or loosen. It's just part of the fun. I think construction workers do it. Veterans definitely do it. We did it in the Army a lot. I actually had somebody look for a drill license. Oh. A drill and a hammer license because they didn't have it. A hammer license. I made them go look for a hammer license. And you'd send them all over the airfield.
Who in the world?
But you have to be licensed.
Hammer licensed.
You have to be licensed on everything in the Army. And if you don't know any better, and somebody in charge says, hey, I need you to go see Sergeant such and such and get a hammer license before I can sign the hammer out to you.
It's a hammer. You pound stuff with it.
Well, no, but what if you break
it's that simple.
We're around helicopters. We don't want you hitting the wrong thing with it. So you got to get a hammer license.
If they got in, I would think they would know how to use a hammer.
See, even mechanics are doing it with checking the muffler bearings. We used to ask them to get brick stretchers. Oh, we would do bolt shrinker, bolt enlarger. Yeah, so
that sounds extremely dumb.
So we did this in Savannah. This is Tiny. Tiny did this. So there was bolts, and we had a brand new private. And
by Tiny, you mean you and Tiny?
Yeah, probably. So, anyways, the bolt was too big, and so we told them to go to POL, where they get the paint and everything, and said, go get some bolt shrinker so you can make it smaller and it'll fit. And they're like, what? Yeah, we're in the Army. We have the highest tech stuff. So I got a can, and sure enough, it had handwritten terribly bolt shrinker. And they sprayed it, and it turned a different color, whatever the color of the paint was. And then they were like, go to lunch. When you come back, it'll be smaller. Sure enough, when he came back, one was painted the same color, and it was laying there, and it was smaller. But it was too small. So what do you think we had to do? We had to send him back to go get the bolt enlarger. so we had to paint, and bolt enlarger is a completely different color, of course. So they painted that. Well, they put the bolt enlarger, for those on the podcast, I'm using quotes. They put the bolt enlarger on there. That was horribly written on the metal can, bolt enlarger, and they sprayed it on there.
How would they not figure out that it's just spray paint?
Well, they were very young. And so they painted it on there.
Who doesn't know what spray paint looks like?
But think of all the cans that look like spray paint that aren't spray paint. WD-40 looks like spray paint. It's not spray paint.
What even is
oil.
that?
It's an oil. It's a lubricant oil. It's what I spray on your bike chain all the time.
But it has that long tube thingy.
Need a thermostat for a VW Bug. Yep.
What's a VW Bug? It's
a air-cooled engine, like the airplane. So we did that one. We were checking the antifreeze on the airplane as a joke, and we made a video of that. Folks were watching that one. You know what we should probably do so we don't forget? We should probably get into that gift tracker, and we should probably go to the Google random number generator, and we should probably pick somebody to win this 10 that we forgot about and did not do. Hey, I just want to let you guys know some upcoming stuff. So we got these awesome stickers from the AK Wood Bowl Factory.
I already took 2 of them.
Yeah, Bean took a couple of them. So if you look at the tail, I don't know if you can read it.
Wait,
no.
Something on the tail?
Yeah, well, it says AK Wood Bowl Company. So the AK Wood Bowl Company is making these stickers now, and they gave us some. So they're going to be part of the giveaway for next week is my plan. So you guys know that the gift stuff is still going. We're having fun with it. I really enjoy doing giveaways like this. So we're going to keep doing them. So you missed the VW Bugs.
Oh yeah, that's what.
All right, how much time do we have? I'm going to tell them the story about mommy driving the VW Bug. Do you remember that? So we're living in Savannah. This is before we had kids. Courtney had this nice little station wagon, and we had some payments on it at the time. And then a friend of mine had a VW Bug that he wanted to sell or give away.
What is you just described it as a self-cooling engine.
Yeah, it's a car that has a air-cooled engine. Anyways.
Then why did you make it sound like it was an airplane?
Because it's a very similar engine. So anyways, are you done?
Yes.
Okay. So we had the VW Bug, and I put it at the house after we made a deal, and I paid $100 for the car. Hey, Joe, how you doing, man? Love watching your airplane being built. All right, so got the VW Bug there at the house, and then I had to go away for about 2 weeks, so it just sat in the yard. And at one time, it was a nice little Bug, but it had been sitting for a long time. So I came home, and it was missing the key for the pulley, so I had to go get a couple parts. And about, I don't know, after the parts, about 40 minutes of cleaning the carburetor and jump starting it. It's what makes the gas go in there. I made the VW Bug run. And then I drove it around the block, and I'm like, all right, it runs. And that's all I want to do is get it running. And then I was going to sell it just to turn a profit. And Courtney comes out and she says, hey, let's get rid of my car with the payments, and I'll just drive this VW Bug. And I said, have you ever driven a VW bug? She's like, no. And she knows how to drive a standard, so I wasn't worried about that. And she's like, yeah, we'll do that. I'm like, you drive it first and we'll talk about it. So we lived about 2 houses down from a stop sign. 2 houses. Just literally 2 houses in very small yards. It wasn't very far away from the stop sign. The Volkswagen Bug was pointed nose out. She didn't even have to back up the Volkswagen Bug. This is a 67 Volkswagen Bug. And so she's like, all right, she hops in it. And I pointed a couple things out to her. Off down the driveway she goes. She goes 2 houses to the stop sign. She puts it in neutral. She gets out of the car and she goes, no, thank you. That was as far as mommy drove the Volkswagen Bug. And she was all done. Did not want to own the Volkswagen Bug anymore. So that we kept the nice little wagon that we already had.
She's like, no, I hate this.
Yeah,
no,
she was not doing that.
You're driving it back. I hate this.
And this is the same lady who we had a Suzuki Sidekick for a long time.
What's a Suzuki Sidekick?
It's a Geo-Tracker. It's a horrible little imitation of a Jeep. And it's loud and noisy. And she cried when she had to get rid of it because it didn't run and ride anymore. She loved that Sidekick. We drove it all over Germany. I'll show you pictures of it. We've seen a couple in town. I keep teasing her. I'm like, so let's go get one. All right, guys, let's get back on track with this. The giveaway, right? So somebody's going to win this tonight. And the way you win is you're on the gift tracker.
It's going to come in and we're going to forget.
No. Look, I'm doing it.
It's going to happen.
What I have to do is I got to go to this. No, because I'm on it. Don't do that. Don't do that. No, it's not. We got this. Okay, so
it's going to happen.
We're 26 with. I got to make sure I got the right people in here. Okay, we got them in here. So
it's gonna happen.
I tried to learn on a VW Bug. That's why I'm scared for my life. Yeah, they're a little bit tricky to drive as a standard compared to some other cars, especially newer ones.
I told you.
No. I'm back. We got to get the random number generator up. It's not even up.
I told you.
You told me what?
That your comment was gonna come in and you're gonna forget.
Okay, so here goes 26.
Here
you go.
Now?
No, you got to push this button.
Okay.
And you got to go over onto the thing. Oh my gosh.
19.
Number 19. Number 19 has won today.
19. We don't know who you are yet.
Okay, so who's number 19? We're going to pull it up and look. Here we go. Number 19 is
Josh Martin.
Josh Martin. Dude, that guy's funny. He's in Colorado. So Josh Martin, congrats, you won. I'm going to put your name down here. Josh Martin.
Hi, you're being deleted from the universe right now.
Oh, yeah. See, we missed that fun. We didn't get to delete anyone last week. From the universe, apparently, we had that power. Yeah. Josh Martin for the win.
Apparently, we can delete people from the universe.
Okay, so Josh Martin, if you're not watching, which I don't think I've seen you on here yet, you're going to win the wood chip whiskey bomb.
And
you're going to get
awesome, absolutely awesome unicorn.
Yep. And it's going to head to you in Colorado. If I remember correctly, that's where you're at. But I remember you're in our system, so I'll be able to get that sent out to you. And we remembered.
Yeah.
We did it. We remembered. And we're at 28 minutes and 27 seconds.
Prepare the glitter bomb cannons.
No, there's what? Wait, what? For who? Are you and Chris in some kind of war? Because I don't want anything to do with the glitter. You guys can have fun with that.
Actually, wouldn't you think sending glitter bombs to Chris would only make him happier?
That's why. Why would I send him glitter bombs?
Him.
Oh, you think he would do that? But you're right. I think Chris would be happy with that. And then,
that's not the way you go if you want to win at a prank war with Chris.
No, you send him. I don't know. What would you send him?
Is it possible to make tarantula bombs?
I don't know that he hates them. So I guess we need to get some inside intel on what Chris doesn't like. And
that
just be
we can
prepared.
put into a bomb instead of a glitter.
Yeah, just be prepared for anything like that we might want to get back at him in case he sends something our way. Because he's threatened multiple times. This is not unwarranted.
Satisfied if we get a glitter bomb from Chris.
So you live in my house and you want a glitter bomb? No. No, we do not want a glitter bomb.
You
All right.
don't.
So, guys, hey, thank you very much for showing up. I'm glad we remembered to do the gift and get this awesome sticker out. Do me a favor, please, sincerely, go follow anything and everything for Juliana Capel Art. I will make sure that I put it in the description afterwards.
She has more than just awesome unicorn
She's
stickers.
got moose, the state of Alaska with some cool drawing, a cool camper sticker. Very cool.
Is she where I got my moosicorn sticker?
I don't know, but you got the camper from her that we have.
I thought that was Mom's.
Well, Mom got the camper, but we have that. So she makes some amazing stuff, and we're happy to have her products in our orders as they go out. If you want to purchase any of our stuff, please go to her website and purchase from her. We are not selling ours. We are giving them away in our orders.
Yeah, so don't ask for them.
And for any other Alaska companies or veteran companies for that matter, if you have something small that we could put in our orders and work out a deal, I'm not asking for freebies. That's not the way I operate. So contact me and let me know.
We just want cool stuff.
Cool stuff
we'll
to
pay
be
for it.
It'll be part of our.
But we do want cool stuff.
Yeah, and it has to be tiny, very tiny. We're talking stickers, small pieces of candy was one of the ideas. What else was out there?
Like
I don't
trinkets and knickknacks and necklaces and stuff like that.
You guys let us know. How about you socially bearded? Great. How about you socially bearded?
What does that mean?
I don't know. I have to ask him later.
Hey, that mean?
Chris, that was a great video the other day with the FPV. You guys, Chris Wedgeworth on YouTube. He's got his own YouTube channel. He does some drone stuff. It's really cool stuff. Oh, socially bearded is on YouTube right now.
Oh,
that's what's going on. There's a conversation. See? See, I didn't catch that. We got to keep up, man.
Who is socially bearded?
Right there. He's on YouTube. How are you doing today? We'll have to look up his YouTube. That's what we'll have to do. Moose. Oh, see, now what I'd love to have is they make jewelry out of the moose poop. And I would love to send all of you moose poop. All right, guys. How do we end these? I think on moose poop is what we ended on. Hope you have a wonderful week. We don't know if we'll be on next Monday. We've been horrible.
I love to send you moose poop is probably the weirdest thing you have ever
They make
said.
Jewelry out of it. From how can you get any more Alaskan than jewelry moose poop? I mean, I don't. Where else are they doing that? Maybe in Canada somewhere. They got rednecks in Canada too, right?
I thought they did it with rabbit poop more than moose poop.
Oh, gross. Why would you want to make that into... There's not rabbit poop jewelry, is there? Jeez, I hope not. All right, guys.
What is the difference between the two poops?
Bigger.
Wouldn't that just make them more
You
gross?
can't fit a moose in your hoodie. All right, guys. Thanks again. We will talk to you later. And how do we end it?
3, 2, 1. Keep your face jacket
Keep your face jacket on, guys. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for sharing. And
Bye.
I hope you enjoy the gift. Bye.
Bye.